Hey guys, it is your Christian gamer here, that gimmick fathead, back again with another video. And today I will be showing you how to properly sleeve your Redemption TCG cards in two different directions, both sleeving them for use in playing with the cards and for storage slash display slash collecting. Before we get started, I will say bit of a hassle, especially if you're gonna be playing with the cards, because I'm gonna show some evil TCG cards here. We have a Magic card and a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Now, if you're a heathen, you would know that Magic slash a lot of Pokemon, etc. American TCGs have the standard size card, and then the Japanese slash Yu-Gi-Oh slash Card Fight Vanguard, all those other evil cards, have a smaller Japanese size. Now with Redemption, they're kind of not in the middle necessarily. They are closer to Magic size, but in an annoying way where they're the same kind of height almost, which it'll be kind of impossible to really show. Actually, a little taller. Wow. Yeah, that's a pain. But a lot less wide. However, with in comparison to Yu-Gi-Oh, yeah, it's both wider and taller. So these don't fit Magic sleeves very well, and they don't fit Yu-Gi-Oh sleeves very well. But thankfully, I found a pretty decent solution here that I will be showing you again, just for if you're going to be playing with the cards. Now, usually when dealing with these evil sin cards, I usually like to do Dragon Shield inner sleeves, but as I said, these don't fit. Definitely don't fit the Yu-Gi-Oh ones, and then for Magic ones, they're too tall, so they don't actually. These are the sealable ones. They don't actually seal all the way. So yeah, such a pain. But again, it is what it is, and I was able to find a fair solution. So what I like to do is we'll use a Yu-Gi-Oh size. You could use literally any. It doesn't really matter. You don't need to get like a quality one or Dragon Shield, anything like that. Just get whatever you can find that's the Japanese size, right? And now to demonstrate, well, of course, we'll be double sleeving if you wouldn't have guessed. So again, just any Yu-Gi-Oh size sleeves. If you want, you could go for a glossy one just so that it's clear in the front. But again, it's not gonna matter for this at least. So what I would do is put in the Redemption card upside down into the Japanese size sleeve. Now, like I said before, it's slightly taller, so it's gonna stick out a little bit. You can very clearly see, but that's not gonna matter, cause, and this is such a great thing, because I already use these sleeves. These are the BCW Elite 2 sleeves. Now, the thing about BCW Elite 2s, which very budget, very nice sleeves. These are the double matte ones. That they are already known for being slightly taller, just slightly taller than most American size CGC sleeves. So perfect for this. So now with the Redemption card upside down in the Japanese sleeve, you will just put it normally into the BCW Elite 2 sleeves, and as you can see, it is perfect. It still has leftover room. That's how tall these BCW Elite 2 sleeves are. But yeah, now your Redemption card is double sleeved and basically perfect. I mean, if you really want to go the extra way, again, some of these cards, might be, something that you cherish a lot, which is fine, obviously. I would go ahead and suggest, I don't have them on me, so I can't actually show, but they do sell over sleeves for the American size sleeves. I'm not entirely sure on the exact ones that would go well with the BCW Elite 2s, but If anything, you could just use a non-BCW Elite 2s and then just make sure that the oversleeve is, again, just slightly taller. But that's why I suggest just this. It's much simpler, much easier, and much cheaper, especially if you're going to be sleeving your whole deck like this. So again, BCW Elite 2s, which they do glossy and matte, whichever you want, and then just whichever Japanese size TCG sleeves. Now, that is for playing, of course. For storage slash display slash just collecting, there's a few ways to go about it, of course. And I'll be showing you a few that I personally will recommend and suggest. Now, the simplest one, the most common one since the dawn of time, really, it is just a simple putting it in a top loader. And we have here a Shola card, big fan, to show real quick. So you would just put your redemption card into a penny sleeve like so. Oh, it got stuck in there, sorry, give me one moment. There we go. So you'll put it into a penny sleeve, whichever way, doesn't really matter. Again, it's not gonna fit it too well, but you would just put that into your top loader. If I can, one moment, there you go. And then obviously that is not enough protection, so you would do the classic, put it into a team bag. These, I believe, are the Ultra Pro team bags. You could get these for like well, I don't know what the market is right now, to be honest. I haven't bought these in years, but last time I checked, they were like $7 a pack. Is a pack of 100 for these. You know, these used to be for like old school people who that would just store cards of the same team into these, like all the, like, let's say the Supersonics, all the Supersonic player cards in here. But no, it was very, I don't know, I guess not many people did it or cared, and so people started just using them to hold top loaders, because as you can see, they hold them pretty well. But again, that's just one way. That's the cheapest way, because again, you get these team bags pretty cheaply. And then penny sleeves, you could get these literally like a GameStop. It doesn't even matter, Five Below. It doesn't. Every store has penny sleeves now, especially with the Pokemon boom. You're gonna see these accessories like everywhere, Walmart, Target, what have you. So it doesn't really matter which ones you get, honestly, unless you really care about clarity. But if you really do care about that, I wouldn't go this way anyway. So I'll show you my two other ways of doing displaying these types of cards. Oh, sorry, Shola, I'll put you back later. This is a lot more expensive, but I personally really like these. So these are, I believe, GameGenic sells these, and they're card cases. Here's a example of Kanata from Assemble Stars. So yeah, these are really, really cool. They are very expensive. They're like I think a 12 pack is $10 or something like that. So yeah, not something you're going to be doing for a lot of cards, but big fan of using these for cards that, again, are just stuff you want to display specifically. So all you do is you slide it. It's a little slide case like this. You would put the card underneath the layer, the one there, and then, give me 1 second. It does require a bit of kajiggering, but there we go. And then you just slide it in, and there you go. Sealed completely, and is really cool. I use these a lot, again, for like Assemble Stars cards. For not for me, of course. I'm not into that stuff, but you know, is a tough market out here. You know, you gotta make ends meet, of course. Anyway, so that's one way of doing it, and then of course, the tried and true method I will show next is, if I could take the card out, there you go. And this is the one that most people will leave, again, just for the very high-end cards, or you know, ones that are the most important. But you can never go wrong with a gem case or a MagSafe case or what have you. I don't know, people have different names for these, but yeah, these are very, very common. Pricing, these used to be a very like expensive thing, not super expensive, but like they used to be something where again you only use for like very important cards. Now again with the Pokemon boom, these so many, and there's so many just companies just throwing out whatever, right? Like just trying to make as much as possible to put in the market. You can find, you know, random companies selling these for like pretty cheap. Like you could probably get a 5 pack for about $7 now. Maybe even cheaper, honestly, I don't know. But anyway, most of these work the same though. You just put the card in as is and then just leave the one layer on top, and the magnets does the job of protecting it. Really cool. Yeah, I have these for some really cool cards that are hard to find. And yeah, you could get these anywhere, just like with the toppers and stuff. So this is a good option. And then last but not least, if you want to walk around maybe, or just, you know, have it somewhere like your keychain or lanyard, you could get something like this. This specific one is I believe from Daiso. So it's not anything crazy, but and even just this type, you know, it's just an example, but you could get many if you just look up like photo card holders and stuff, there's tons of these type of stuff. Yeah, you just put it in this one's nice. Again, this one I got from Daiso, so it's probably like $4 or whatever. But yeah, you just put it in and then you put the key ring in and you can walk around with your Woman of Israel card. Yeah, but that's just one example. There's again, literally like, let me see. I probably have tons of the, like, there's this one here. You could get crazy designs and stuff like that. But anyway, well, these aren't mine. I'm sorry. I meant, you know, for selling, for my eBay shop, of course, because times are tough. Anyway, that was just my little video here to show. I hope this helped you out. If it did, please leave a comment down below. I'll be doing some more Christian related videos, of course. I will really appreciate your support. Thank you so much for watching and have a lovely, beautiful day.